Hello everybody, today is Friday, May 5th. It's 4:06 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The regular session for the futures markets just closed about 7 minutes ago. On my left is the time and sales, the E-mini S&P currently trading at 23.96. The auto trader had a pretty good day today. Before I begin, first the required disclaimer. Okay, first up is the bonds on a Super 2 tick. This is using the line break logic. This did $1,000 today. We have a goal of 1,500, so it was shy of its goal, but pretty decent performance. This is the beginning of our equity curve down here on the bottom, so we had very little drawdown, and then it was pretty much straight up. The couple of losing trades that we had were small here, and so this is pretty good for 2 contracts in the bonds. Okay, next up is the E-mini S&P on a Super 6 tick. This is using the line break logic. We had a small loser to start here, and then we got filled on our limit order and caught this move to the upside that began after the lunch hour. So really excellent trade placement, catching this entire move into the close, and that was good for $600 on 2 contracts. Now, many of you that trade the E-mini S&P know how hard it is to catch a move like this and get this kind of trade placement and shepherd the trade, so to speak, all the way to the close. It's hard enough for most of us to hold a trade for a few minutes, let alone a few hours, and catch a move like this, especially after the kind of action we had today. I want to bring over my 3-minute chart. Here on the 3-minute chart, we see the day's action. We have the BWT volume profile plotted here, and you can see that we dropped from the open only about 4 points, and then we went sideways for most of the day up until the 1 o'clock p.m. hour, and then the BWT trend indicator gave us a solid signal here, even on 3-minute bars. They turned blue, and even to hold this trade when you've got blue bars, to just keep in the trade until the bars turn red is really hard to do. It's just hard to do to hold the trade for 3 hours or so. But anyway, to make this kind of trade after a sideways day like this, with the market just going back and forth in a range for most of the morning, is very hard to commit to a directional movement after this kind of action. So the auto trader making this kind of trade is quite remarkable, and coming up with $600 on 2 contracts is quite an achievement, and pretty solid testimony to the auto trader to be able to catch these kind of moves. Okay, next up is the crude oil on the Super 6 tick using our line break logic. We had quite a few trades on this chart today, but nevertheless it finished up 770 on 2 contracts. This Super 6 tick in the crude on the non-line break chart also had quite a few trades today, but finished up 490. Okay, the E-mini S&P on a 5,000 tick line break chart caught this move in the last hour and did 575 on 2 contracts on a single trade. It doesn't look like much here, but it's actually a pretty good move. The NASDAQ on the Super 10 tick had a mixture of trades, did 425 for today. You can see them here. Unfortunately, we got stopped out on our retracement here and missed the bulk of this move. Okay, next up is the E-mini S&P on a Precision Renko 5 tick 132 reversal with the line break algorithm. This did 237.50, a modest gain, and that's all for today's video. If you'd like to find out more, please visit our website or contact us at systems@bluewavetrading.com. Thanks for watching today.